Welcome back to Savage 1776. I had a long day at work. I've been at work since 5 o'clock this morning. It's now 11 o'clock at night. So I'm going to put this video together real quick and just share my unboxing with you guys. I got a package delivered earlier. And I had a 2-hour break today. I came home and UPS brought this. Now this is from Palmetto State Armory. I have right now 2 builds going on. I'm going to share with you guys. I've got this lower here, which is a polymer from EP Armory that I'm going to be reviewing in the next video. And this, I don't know if that's an Anderson or Air Force. I'll have to look up which upper it is. And then this is the new 80% lower that I'm getting ready to mill out. I just did a 3-pack of just standard mil-spec lowers and put together 3 separate guns. One of them doesn't have an upper, hence that's what's in the box. I also got some of these parts which I really love. These are from Trinity Force. They're not that expensive. Ambidextrous excuse me, safety selector and ambidextrous bolt carrier release. I always keep these stocked in the house. Got a Geissele 2-stage trigger. Now I have a bunch of Geissele flat blade 3-gun triggers, and this build right here was my last build from Palmetto State Armory, and I love these SP3 tactical braces. Really love them. Got a Saber trigger, some K&S pins. These are the ambis that I was talking about here. Strike Industries ambi charging handle. Sight Mark Wolverine CSR red dot. And this rail came straight from Palmetto, just like this. So what I did was I wanted to make this exact same pistol, but instead of 9mm, I wanted it to be in 223-556. So I wanted an AR-15 pistol. Now this is one of my 80% lowers that I just put together, and I put a Strike Industries CAC style brace on there. Just a blade. I wanted to try out one of these, and they're pretty decent. I don't have a problem with it. But this lower will be changed out, but this is my 300 blackout, and this is one of the 3 $35 optics that I bought off eBay just to see which one would hold up the longest, because I put them all through the cases. So I've been recording this on the side too. This is the Daniel Defense that got killed last night for New Year's. I shot it on a 12 gauge in the damn thing. Boing. Anyways, without further ado, I got a lot of stuff coming up this year. I got some new camera equipment. I got some new lighting equipment. Got all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to have a great year with you guys. Last year got just really messed up because of my hours. And I didn't have a lot of time on the weekends. So now I got my weekends back. And I plan to make lots of videos for you guys. So let's take this box here, get it open, and see what we got going on. Now, I have a bunch of other stuff coming too. It's not just this. So here's the Palmetto box that you get with this package. And like I said, I got this earlier, and I tried to take a nap for an hour before I went back to work. I had a little 2-hour break. I never even got to sleep. I just went to bed first off wondering what was in the box. I kind of knew, but I wanted to see in person. And number 2, I wanted to also, excuse me a second. Good grief. Alright. So here's the box. Inside of here, you get a trigger. That's kind of cool. So you get a bag of parts, and you get one of their nickel boron triggers. That's kind of cool because I wanted to throw one on one of my other guns. and I just did a build. I sold an AR-10 the other day, and I kind of traded it for a four-wheeler for my wife. So I gave a guy a couple $1,000 cash and that. So you get your pistol parts. So it looks like there's just a trigger here for a lower parts kit. You get your Magpul furniture stuff, Magpul buttstock. Yeah, it's a full lower parts kit in here. I can always use lower parts. So that's cool. I'm going to put this stuff back in here. And what else is in here? Got a buffer tube, buffer spring, mil spec, and then one thing I do love is with these SSA-E tactical braces, they just go in your standard 6-position mil spec buffer tubes, and they just pop right on there, and I love it, man. I love it. So this is all going to go on my lower, and like I said, this is the lower right here. So this will all be, like I said, milled out. And then for the final shebang, and I have an ambidextrous charging handle over there for this. And it's pretty nice looking. If I could change one thing on all this, it would probably be I would add an adjustable gas block. Huh. But everything looks great. I don't know if you can see that screw. See the set screw in that gas tube? I actually happen to have an Allen key right here. So I'm gonna see if that's tight. Let's go ahead and test that out. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I got the other one here. Try that. Cool. I never have tools on hand, so this is like fate. That's so cool. Let's try this one. Nope. Well, which one is it? This is what happens when you work 15-hour days. Oh, she's tight. So it's in there. What sold me was the rail and this this brake here, flash hider, flash can, excuse me. And it's got Palmetto's little logo on it. If you can get a good look there. Very nice looking. The pictures on the website didn't even do this thing justice. It is a lot nicer in person. So, very well machined. Now, I've been buying from Palmetto State Armory for about 5 years now, and I can honestly say probably within the last year, I'd have to say the last 12 months, their stuff has just gotten to be on another level. It really has. And the deals they have are just phenomenal. But everything in this box, you know, the only thing I need is a lower. And I got the lower right here. So like I said, all I got to do is mill out the 80% here. Let me get this stupid thing off. Yeah. Or at least out of the way here. That little tie. But here's going to be the setup there. Now this is a little bit shinier because I have not yet oiled or put a sheen on this yet. And even if they don't match perfectly, I have some Duracoat and some Cerakoting equipment. So this is the pistol here. And throw that on there. It's going to be looking good. And I've got a Geissele flat blade, single stage 3-gun trigger that's actually going in this gun. That's why I bought the Geissele 2-stage. I have a 224 Valkyrie build, and I'm using that trigger in there. I wanted to try a precision rifle with a flat blade trigger. It's nice and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and throw the 2-stage in. And then this package right here which was on the side. I guess because you guys are here now, I can go ahead and open this up. For those of you who haven't tried the Geissele triggers, you really don't know what you're missing. They are a little pricey, you know, anywhere from $129 to $260. I'll pay $260 for a few of them. But this is the SSA-E. It is a wonderful trigger. I don't know if this comes with an extra set of springs. The SSA-E provides enhanced precision trigger control relative to the SSA, which is, it's basically an enhanced version of the SSA, which it has a reduced first and second stage pull weight and a candy cane leg second stage. So this is it here, and it gives you a description on the back. So this trigger will be going in the other AR. So this pistol here and this pistol here are going to be my twins, as you can see. So those are my babies. Now this is an 8-inch barrel with a 9-inch rail. This is a 10.5-inch barrel with a 12-inch rail. So there is a little bit of extra length here on the AR. I didn't want to jap down to a 7.5-inch barrel, which was my other option, because it would have been shorter than a 9mm. Not that that's a problem. I don't care who's shorter and who's bigger. And as a matter of fact, this right here is the Trinity Force pistol grip. If you guys like the Magpul grips, but you just want them rubberized, man, these things are phenomenal. This right here, you cannot go wrong with any of their parts at all. Like I said, I've been buying, focus. I've been buying their stuff for years, and the last few years, and me being a lefty. Now, this right here, not to get off task, but it is an EP Armory lower. It's polymer. It was 80%. And good grief, oh, I got pins in there. That's why it's not pulling apart. I just got the plastic pins sitting in there. This upper is from Combat Armory. Combat Armory, I'm going to be doing a video on soon. And basically, you get an upper, a bolt carrier, and a barrel. You don't get a rail though. And it was like a $120 special. I ordered the 10-inch barrel, and they accidentally sent me the 16, and they were very nice about it. And one of the problems I had was the original upper they sent me was this one, and it would not fit on a mil-spec AR-15 lower. So I contacted Combat Armory a second time, and they sent me a new upper, a replacement upper, and let me keep the old one that was out of spec. Because it was out of spec, I don't have any milling equipment, but what I did do was I put it on the polymer lower that I didn't like. And it actually has a nice flush fit, except for right here in the corners, as you can see. It's just a little bit of a gap there, right in here. Sorry about that. I only get a few minutes of camera because I'm recording in a high quality. But as you can see, the lip right here, it's barely noticeable. Before running and gunning and funning and sunning, it'd be fine. Now this thing came with the screw for the grip, wasn't even drilled all the way through. There was also some stuff back here. One of these screws wasn't drilled all the way through, or holes, I'm sorry. So I actually had to get a tool and go buy a tool to thread this, because it wasn't threaded. So your screw just kind of wouldn't even go in there. And there were some other modifications. So EP Armory really needs to check the quality control. Like I said, it had a lot of problems with it. So unless you've been building guns for a few years, I would not recommend you get one of these, especially for your first lower. They're kind of horrible. Like I said, I had to spend a lot of time just getting this thing to work, and it's still, man, it looks nice though. I mean, it's really got nice cuts and everything, but in person, it's really, I don't know, it looks marked up right there like it's kind of scratched up a little bit. I don't know, it's just the way it looks. Polymer looks good on film, but in person, meh. So, last, got these few barrels. I gotta throw these. Got the golf balls, which I don't like. I've got this barrel, which I did love, but it was too heavy. That was in my other custom build. I've got a 7-inch pistol barrel. Oh, no, that's a 10.5 inch. And then I've got a 16-inch. And then I ordered a 7-inch from Palmetto Armory, which is on its way too. So, all these here are kind of my little favorites. This is the big brother to them all. This guy here. You see the billet. Sequence precision lower. Error precision upper. Ambi charging handle. Sop mod buttstock. Diamond head USA rail. And muzzle brake. And ballistics advantage 223 wild fluted barrel. These things are phenomenal, by the way. And I've also got some Spikes Tactical in here. Buffer tube, my buffer spring, and my adjustable gas block is all Spikes Tactical, and my gas tube. So this was the first build that kind of inspired me to get an AR-9 pistol, which is this guy here, which then inspired me to build an AR-15 pistol, which is what we're going to do together. The only problem is I got a late start on the video stuff because, like, this build here, I filmed everything for you guys with this, and man, I just had problems with all my recordings last year. Either my camera looked like crap, or this looked like crap, or that looked like crap, and I wasn't happy. And I'm one of them people where I'm my own worst critic, and I just beat myself up about my videos and so forth. But anyways, like I said, in the upcoming video coming soon, we're going to be milling this out together with a 5D tactical lower kit. I have the milling kit that does AR-9s, AR-15s, and AR-10s. I bought the big boy kit, so this is going to be it. Anyways, I want to wish everybody out there a happy new year. I got to get to bed. I got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go back to work. And I hope you guys had a blessed and wonderful new year, and had a great Christmas with your family and your friends and your loved ones. I pray that you guys have a wonderful year up and coming, and everything just goes great for you. I'm going to continue to buy stuff like this and be building it with you guys out there, I hope. And I hope to see this channel grow in the next year. So in the meantime, I've got a big mess to clean in this room, and I gotta get ready for bed. So me and my buddy here are gonna go ahead and call it a night. So, not to take up any more of your time, just want to thank you, and God bless you all. Okay, shoot straight, shoot safe, and see you in the next video. Okay, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, but I hope to see you again. Take care, guys. Good night.